I got a number! Yes! Woo! Yeah! I got a number!
Hi YouTube, welcome back in hell. My name is Cypress and today we'll be watching a video by Zoomology. This is the science behind being creepy.
Imagine being a girl and seeing this man approaching you.
I hate this picture. Didn't they say like, was this guy supposed to be the guy that everyone sees in their dreams? But I don't think it is real. But anyway, this picture scares me so much. Why are they saying this guy appears in your dream and that everyone has seen this guy? What does it mean? Is he coming here to kill us? Is this a bad sign? That's why I freaked out every time I saw this guy.
Pretty creepy, huh?
Yes.
See, for the last 168 hours of my life, I've had it my mission to find out what exactly makes certain people creepy. And what I've realized is that it all comes down to 3 key parts. Number 1, the uncanny valley effect.
Oh yeah, of course.
This explains why that dude is so damn creepy to us. To understand it better, I want you to leave aside the whole
He looks weird. Like, not weird as in, oh my god, that guy looks weird. But I mean more as in he looks like he's not real. Like, he's not from here, you know? Like, look at those soulless eyes. Look at that slight smile. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the face of someone that you would not see outside.
and concentrate on each facial part on its own. If you do that, you'll probably see that his mouth is wider, his eyebrows are thicker, and his eyes are too deep set. Apparently traits that are almost normal but slightly off can
Yes,
trigger a lot of
yes.
discomfort in the human brain.
What was this? Emotional reaction, negative, positive, non-human, humanoid, enhanced human. Ah.
Now you may think that this image was purposely done to creep people out and this phenomenon won't affect your life, but you are wrong, because you can actually trigger it too. How?
Why would I
Well,
want
at
to
first,
trigger
by
it?
neglecting your health and hygiene. Greasy hair, bags under your eyes, cracked lips, and yellow teeth were scientifically proven to make you look a lot creepier. So before even thinking of talking to a girl, make sure that you are dressed well, smell good, and are properly groomed.
I mean, why are your teeth yellow in the first place? Why are you not brushing your teeth? Basic hygiene, okay? Some basic hygiene.
Do that, and the chances of her seeing you as a creep will drop. But will this be enough? You see, the uncanny valley effect doesn't actually stop at uncommon physical appearances. It is also heavily related to ambiguity. I didn't get it the first time I read about it, so let me explain in my own terms. Let's take a look at this dude one more time.
Do we have to look at this guy? This is...
The last time, I promise.
Thank you.
What do you think is going through his head? Does he like you?
Nothing.
Probably not. Does he want to hurt you? Maybe. You don't know for sure
Oh my god, yeah. He looks like this. Exactly like this. This is the kind of feeling that I get from him.
what his intentions are.
Yes, exactly. Like with that story attached to it too. Like, everyone sees this guy in their dreams. Why? What is he planning? Why are we seeing it? Why is he in everyone's dream? What is his purpose? Why is he here? It is so creepy.
And that, my friend, usually freaks out the human brain. Why? Well, this isn't able to prepare the best next move. If he would have been visibly angry, you would have actually found him less creepy. Now here's the bad.
Oh, that makes sense. You can't read him. You don't know what his intentions are, so it's scary.
Ambiguity is exactly what most of us do while talking to girls. For example, you may try to smile in order to seem nicer, but when you fake a smile, the muscle around your eyes remains the same. So you will send her cues of happiness and
I'm not gonna like, listen, this guy is talking, I guess, to guys, like telling guys how not to be creepy, right? But I've seen a lot of girls laugh like this too, and then I get scared and I'm like, why are you laughing like that? I don't like it. Like this exact smile. This is like not only for guys, girls too. Girls sometimes are creepy too, man.
anxiety at the same time, and that will freak her out. To make things even worse, research indicates that women recognize micro expressions and emotional cues even better than men. But there's actually a good part. It's pretty easy to remediate this ambiguity once you are aware of it. How? Well, for the smile example, before talking to her, open your phone camera and look at yourself. If your
Why did he put that in?
smile seems like too much, dial it back.
But what if you don't think it is too much? What if you like that smile? I don't think this is gonna work.
It was actually revealed that the best smile is a natural smirk that fades. This will help you a lot, but now comes the much more important part. Number 2, behavior. Now, if a certain behavior is creepy or not can be pretty subjective. Fortunately for us, back in 2016, 2 researchers called McAndrew and Conkey wanted to find out what are the universal creepy behaviors.
Yo, it's me, Josh, from the train the other day. Got your number from one of your friends. Hope you don't mind. Ah yeah, to be honest, it's kind of creepy, lol. Which of my friends gave you my number? Wait, rewind. How did you find my friends? So I briefly spoke to someone on the train last week. We didn't even exchange socials or anything. And today he messaged me. It depends on how he got the number, right? In my opinion. Like specifically this screenshot, it depends on how he got it. I think it's normal to see someone outside or you think, oh my god, she's attractive, right? And then you talk to your friends about her or something. I don't know. But then at the same time, like, how do you... Okay, wait, now I'm confused. Actually, because like, how would you tell your friends about the girl that you saw? How would they know what girl you're talking about if you don't know that girl? Did you like take a picture of her? Like, now I'm starting to spiral because I'm like, wait, how did he ask that? Okay, so my thing was, I don't find it that weird if someone asks your number from a friend because they're mutual friends, right? I don't think that is weird because I think it's normal to find someone attractive and it's not like a creepy way of getting it. Now, a creepy way of getting it is to stalk you, right? Stalking you, see who you're talking to, researching online, where you are, who you are, what your contact details are. I mean, that way it is weird. But any other way, if you know your friend just knows that person and you ask for their number, I don't think it's creepy. I'm missing too much information to know if this is creepy or not.
So in order to find out, they asked the 1,341 participants to imagine what a creepy person would behave. These are the main characteristics they described.
The person stood too close to your friend. The person licked his or her lips frequently. I can explain this one. The person licked his or her lips frequently. I actually need to show it with an example. I couldn't find specifically what I was searching for because I don't really know what to type in to find those kind of videos. What I can say about the person that licks his or her lips frequently, at least when I hear this, I think of a guy that you just met and he keeps licking his lips, but like not licking the lips because he has dry lips, right? That's not the reason. Like, I feel like if you've been on the internet, you have seen like thirst traps of guys before, and if you've looked closely, a lot of them, they keep licking their lips while they're doing it as if they're like about to eat something, and that to me is very creepy if a guy that I barely know keeps doing it to me, or like anyone would do that to me, because it just makes me feel like you're trying to prey on me, and I'm like, I don't want to do anything like that with you. And I just want to say to some people, because some people are going to be like, you're only creepy if you're unattractive. If you're handsome or if you're attractive, you're not creepy. That is not true, because I think guys that are, I guess people would say they are attractive, like really attractive and handsome, that do this, I find really creepy. It's not something that is only linked to how someone looks. Some certain behaviors are just really creepy regardless of if you're attractive or not attractive. The person left at unpredictable times. Yeah, I can see that. Like when you're like not even talking about anything funny at all, it's not serious at all, and that person like suddenly laughs, or out of nowhere that person starts to laugh, I can see how that could be kind of creepy. If there is like really no reason for why you're laughing, I can see why that is creepy. The person made it nearly impossible for you to leave the conversation. Oh, okay. I don't see how that is creepy. I've been in situations like that before, and in my opinion, all of the times that I've been in those kind of situations, it's just that that person is way more social and extroverted than I am, so I'm like already tired and I don't know how to leave the conversation. But in my experience, it never was something creepy, but I think that is depending on the situation and what the conversation is about.
So let's take them one by one. First, standing too close to the other person. Now, when you talk to a girl, it is best to apply the arm's length rule. Basically, at the beginning of the interaction, a safe starting point is about 2 to 3 feet away, but you can't just keep the same distance the whole interaction, so a few moments later, you have to identify how comfortable she is with you. How? Imagine a triangle between your eyes and your lips. If she keeps looking between these points, she's comfortable enough to get closer. But if her gaze stays on your forehead or away from you, it's better to actually increase the distance.
I'm confused because I feel like if you're friends, why is there even an arm length rule? I don't think this makes sense. I feel like this only makes sense if you're interacting with a girl that you don't know, I guess. But I feel like anyone that you don't know, you shouldn't go into their... How do you say that? Into their space like that, because you still need to get to know each other. But when you're already like friends, yeah, I'm just very confused in what situation this is.
Second, licking your lips too frequently. Now, every type of nervous tic can actually be seen as creepy by other people, this one especially.
Yeah, it's that kind of licking. It is this kind of licking, like the seductive type of licking.
To avoid having these kinds of tics, you actually have to acknowledge them and use the competing response technique. For example, if you click your fingers, you can clasp your hands hands together. If you shake your leg, press your feet on the ground. Over time, this trains your brain to replace the tick with something less noticeable.
I'm confused because I don't think it's about licking your lips in general when you have dry lips, because there's like you can see the difference between those. I think what people are talking about when they say like it's creepy when you lick your lips frequently, I feel like it's like what those thirst trap guys do. At least in my experience, those are the only kinds of licking lips that I find creepy, because it just feels like you have other intentions with me.
Third, laughing at unpredictable times. That's actually a way for your body to relieve stress, but you can avoid that by tensing a muscle group for 5 seconds and then relaxing it for 10 seconds. Fourth, making it hard for others to leave the conversation. Here's the deal. You, I, and most of the other men out there are very good at misinterpreting a girl's cue. Sometimes it seems like she's genuinely interested in the conversation, but she's just polite. So it's better to use the leave first rule and be the one who ends the conversations. This makes you seem socially calibrated, not needy, and even a little bit mysterious.
I just want to say this for the guys, because this guy is like really focused on guys right now, but this is really not a guy only issues. I have had many conversations with girls too that kept going on, and I didn't know how to leave the conversation. So just so you know, this is not something that only guys do or something like that. And I personally don't think anyone is a creep for that. I just feel like people just have different levels of socialness, if that makes sense. And some people is just lower than others, and they just don't know how to get out of the conversation.
And with this, your chances of being seen as a creep will drop again, but there's still one part that can ruin all the progress you've made. Number 3, intentions. Now here things become more problematic when your intentions are to go for the absolute win. What do I mean by that? Imagine if you and I would meet for the first time and I would suddenly try to become your best friend.
Oh,
it's too much,
that
too
is
soon,
too much,
and
yes.
it would scare you. So when you talk to her, tame down your intentions a little.
Yes, it would be too much because like you just met each other. You don't know yet if you vibe or not, and now everything is just forced.
Go from, I really want her to like me, to, I just want both of us to have a great time. Of course, you still can and should show that you like her. This can be done by using certain compliments or physical touches, but bro, be careful. When it comes to physical touches, you can easily screw things up. Fortunately, there are some researchers that actually drew some heat maps that show you where it is appropriate.
What? Who would you allow to touch you and where? Okay, so the black part is taboo, and green is most comfortable, red is least comfortable. Okay, so this is where a male stranger can touch a girl, where a female stranger can touch a man. Oh, I'm surprised that for partners, for guys, I mean, I assume then this means where a female partner can touch a male partner. That this is yellow. I expected it to be fully green too, like the female one, but that's cool. That's cool. It's funny to see how women allow like bigger spaces to be touched with friends, and by males it's less. Although I'm kind of confused, like personally for myself, this part is least comfortable for a male friend, but for a female acquaintance, that part is taboo. I would have it the other way around, but yeah. Also, like the lower part, I don't know about that, but okay.
To touch a girl, depending on your relationship with her. Now, even though you've learned how to avoid being seen as a creep, you can still make things weird if you don't know where to talk to them, how to stand out, how to approach them, and even how to maintain a conversation. Fortunately, you can learn all these things in just 387 seconds, and all you have to do is click on this video.
I got a number! Yes! Woo! Yeah! Got a number!
Hi, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please don't forget to give a like to the video and subscribe to my channel. I also stream live on Twitch and on YouTube, so follow me on Twitch or just turn on the notification bell on YouTube to know when I go live. I hope to see you there. Bye!